Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Squatch Watch, the #1 talk show in the world, where we talk about everything Sasquatch, Bigfoot, Yeti, and all things in between. And now, here's your host for Squatch Watch, Evan.
Hello, everyone. I'm Evan, and thank you for joining me tonight in a very special episode of Squatch Watch. Tonight, we have a guest with an incredible story to tell. He has survived not one, not two, but 3 separate Bigfoot encounters. That's right, he's been face to face with the Sasquatch multiple times. However, rather than running away in terror, he fought all 3 of them off, only using basic camping equipment. Please help me give a warm welcome to our guest, Vita. Hello, Vita.
Hello, Evan. Thank you for having me.
It's an honor. I mean, you're one of the very few people to have actually seen a Bigfoot. I mean, you actually fought these Bigfoot. I mean, tell me, why didn't you just run away?
Well, you know, I'm a man. I can't run away from my issues. I have to stand still, stand like a wall, and just face them.
Yeah, I totally understand that. I mean, you had to fight 3. I mean, that's a lot. What kind of equipment did you have those 3 times you were camping?
So for all 3 occasions, I had a very different equipment that I use. And yeah, the first time I was very scared, very surprised by the attack. I didn't know that they existed until that. So that was something. The second one, I just needed to, I knew what was coming, so I just got rid of him real fast. And the last one, I started to have a little bit of respect for my opponent, so it was more of a respectful fight.
Okay, I mean, can you elaborate on that? What kind of techniques did you use to fight these guys?
So with the first one, I didn't know. You know, I was just camping in the forest, having my stuff, doing my thing, and I see this big hairy thing just coming at me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Yeah. So I grabbed the first thing that's next to me, and it's my backpack. But since I was camping, I had all my stuff out, and it was empty. So I had to use that. So I use it as a bag and just put it on his head, just strangle him, ride him as a horse, and that was.
Oh, you rode him as a horse?
As a horse, yes.
That's pretty funny. Okay. What did you do for the second one?
So for the second one, I could tell that he was coming because they have a very specific smell. So I got my anti-bug spray ready and lighter, you know. Just improvise flamethrower, and since they are really hairy, he just light up as a match, and he was gone.
I mean, you're lucky not to start a forest fire with that, but I mean,
it was a close call.
Yeah, that's a smart way. If I had that equipment, I would do the same thing. Now, what about the third one?
So, since I was very disappointed about the second time, because it was so fast, I wanted to have a more respectful way of fighting. So I had my hiking sticks, and I offered one to my opponent in respect, and we had a epic 3-day sword fight with them.
Oh, a 3-day duel?
3-day. Yes, sir.
Wow, I haven't heard of that since the 1980s.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's crazy. And that's all the time we have for, unfortunately. I would love to hear more of your story, but that's it. Thank you for coming today, though, Vita. Join us tomorrow when our guest will be a man who had both of his legs ripped off by a Yeti. What would you do in that situation, Vita?